Hello, it's book review time. Dust by Alison Stine. This was the Definitely Readers book club pick for January, and I'm not sure if you noticed, but this month I actually did a read with me on my YouTube channel, and I read through the chapters that we plan to discuss on Wednesday nights with the book club. So if you want to see my reactions as I'm reading, you can go check it out on my YouTube channel. So this story is really touched me. It's very haunting, and the imagery that the author evoked from her words is just champ. So the story follows Amalthea, or Thea, and she is a deaf, in her left ear, I believe, 16-year-old girl. Thea has been taught since she was young to hide her differences, to not tell anyone that she couldn't hear, that she was deaf. And Thea herself accommodates the hearing world. She doesn't know anything about sign language. She can't tell people that she's deaf. And her parents are very strict. Recently, her family moved from Ohio to Colorado. Why? Because her dad had a dream. And now he has changed. Thea and her sister Amelia, now they can't go to school. They're doing unschooling. Not really, though. They have to wear dresses. They don't have any internet, no phone, no email, nothing. It is very strict. So, interestingly, at the start of the book, Thea was able to have a job at a cafe where she met a deaf boy, Ray. She got to go out and meet people in the community and help them. And then her dad found out, and he put a stop to that. So Thea then realizes that she is missing not just communication and access, but an entire community. Throughout the book, Thea is always asking questions and really battling her father to learn more, to gain access, and to communicate. In the book, there is a conflict that is with the climate change, and they have bad, huge dust storms. So you also have that. Clearly, this book is full of deaf representation. The author is, she says she's partially deaf, and she is not sure if she's in the hearing world or the deaf world. And I feel the same way. I connected instantly with that. One quote from the book really conveys this. It says, "What culture? I felt like I was living a half life, not fully hearing, not fully deaf." There are many things that I really connected to in the book. The book delved into the differences between hearing and deaf, almost to the point where I really wanted more from the story and not just explications of the differences. She did a great job of showing Thea's experience in the deafness and her sister's experience in the hearing world as a hearing person. One quote shows this, and I'm going to read it from the book. "The easy ways of the hearing, and how they could just know, hear enough to anticipate and guess, enough not to feel left out. Every conversation included them, even the ones that didn't. They were spies, hearing people, lurking around corners, always figuring things out." The book did also talk about climate changes, and the imagery that Alison Stine used was just beautiful. You really felt like you were there. You were immersed in the story. The book did end abruptly. It didn't really feel like anything was resolved. You had something bad happen, and then some things change, and then all of a sudden it was happily ever after. Okay. So what really happened? That's how I felt. So I did give it a little bit of a lower rating for that. The deaf representation was really good and I did enjoy it. One last quote. I am different though. Maybe it's all right if I feel it sometimes. Maybe it's wrong to just ignore it. Okay, my full written review can be found online. Here's a link. And I do recommend it, so happy reading!
I want to be friends.